In one corner of Banke District of Nepal, Vishnu Rejme runs his Agrovet store. He is one of those community agroveterinary entrepreneurs, commonly known as Agrovets, who are sustaining the system of poultry vaccination in these remote parts of Nepal. They form the vital last-mile connection to poultry farmers in the vaccine supply chain. Vishnu not only supplies and vaccinates chickens, but also helps to create awareness on the need for vaccination against the deadly Newcastle disease. Such efforts have dramatically reduced incidences of the disease in these areas. The work being done by Vishnu and other agrovets was initiated by the non-profit company Global Alliance for Livestock Veterinary Medicine, or GALVmed and Heifer Project Nepal. The Newcastle Disease Control Project was carried on from October 2013 to March 2016. It covered 50 village development committees or VDCs in Banke, Bardia and Surkhet districts of Nepal. The agrovets played an important role in this project along with veterinary animal health workers. They were trained and financially supported to initiate behavioral change at the grassroots. GALVmed and Heifer also gave out vaccine cooler boxes to the agrovets for safe storage of vaccines.
Heifer has actually helped to grow the agrovets into vaccinating the local poultry, backyard poultry. It has also guided and technically supervised these agrovets to properly vaccinate the flock in the rural community. The project was actually funded by GALVmed, and we have a substantial amount of support from the local government, from the District Livestock Service Office as well.
During the initiation of the project, only about 20% of the backyard poultry farmers vaccinated their birds against Newcastle disease. But by the time the project completed, nearly 73% of the farmers took up Newcastle disease vaccination. 734,587 birds were vaccinated during the project period. During this time, the average flock size per household went up from 4 to 9. Average income increase was more than 19,000 Nepalese rupees or $185. Now, several farmers vaccinate their birds on their own. About 80 to 90 such farmers are dependent on services rendered by Vishnu. While all vaccines are supposed to be administered into birds by a trained vaccinator, it does add to the cost, and it may not be possible for a vaccinator to cover large geographical areas. However, farmers can vaccinate on their own using the ND Lesota vaccine, which is easy to administer as an eye drop. Vishnu has trained farmers within his region to vaccinate birds on their own. This not only increases his sales, but helps him to cover a large area he cannot physically visit.
र मलाई तालिममा बोलायो त्यसपछि तालिममा बोलाइसकेपछि 7 दिनको ट्रेनिङ दियो त्यसमा विभिन्न कुखुराका यो लोकल कुखुराका रोगहरू सम्बन्धी जानकारी गरायो र गाउँ-गाउँमा गएर भ्याक्सिनेसन गर्ने र थोरै रकम लिएर भ्याक्सिनेसन गर्ने कुराहरू पनि सिकायो त्यसपछि म गाउँमा गएर भ्याक्सिनेसनहरू गरे अब पहिला चाहिँ जसले 12 वटा 13 वटा पाल्थ्यो उसको आधै मर्थ्यो 5-7 वटा मर्थ्यो भने अब भ्याक्सिनेसन गरिसकेपछि मर्ने संख्या एकदम घटेर गयो.
Some households have flock sizes as large as 20 birds. For such families, poultry is now the main source of livelihood. Sita is one such farmer who has benefited from the adoption of vaccination against Newcastle disease. They sell a bird typically between 550 to 600 Nepalese rupees or about $5.5.
पहिला त त्यही त भने मैले अब त्यो पोक्स हो कि फोक्स भन्नुभयो हैन त्यसले हो अथवा रानीखेतले हो अब हरियो अग्नि अनि जतासुकै अनि कुखुरा झोक्राउने मर्ने धेरै गरे मरे कम्तीमा नि 15-20 वटा 22 वटा जति कुखुरा रानीखेतले मरे कोहीको अपाङ्ग हुने रहेछ कुखुरालाई पनि प्यारालाइसिस जस्तो सुरु गरेको त्यो कति नै भयो होला वर्ष दिन त भयो त्यसपछि चाहिँ नि अनि यिनी कुखुराहरू बचेका छन् अब चल्ला बनाउन नदिएपछि हप्तामा मैले त्यस्तै हो 500-600 जस्तो यो अन्डाको अहिले त कुखुरा नै थोरै छन् पहिला धेरै हुँदाखेरि त कहाँ पारे कति पारे भन्ने पनि थाहा हुन्थेन.
Agrovets such as Vishnu are vital to the sustenance of this ecosystem. Typically, an agrovet earns about 40,000 Nepalese rupees per year, that is about $388.
मेरो पहिला थोरै ब्रोइलर कुखुराहरूलाई मात्रै भ्याक्सिन बिक्थ्यो भने लोकल कुखुरा सुरु भएपछि मेरो अनि पसलमा पनि वृद्धि भयो। अहिले पसल मेरो ठुलो छ, लगभग मैले 4000 5000 डोज 2 महिनामै खपत गर्छु अहिले त्यो लोकल कुखुराको भ्याक्सिन।
The Newcastle Disease Control Project has helped create a sustainable ecosystem for backyard poultry farming. The agrovets now play the most important role in the vaccine value chain. About 46% of the chicken population in Nepal is backyard poultry. It accounts for 16% of egg production and 13.5% of chicken meat production. Hence, a sustainable vaccination mechanism of backyard poultry helps farmers in ensuring their livelihoods.